this offend you? Rev that baby up! All right, it's the sound of not an electric leaf blower. I think that sounds like a vacuum cleaner. Okay. Anyway, there are certain towns which have banned gas-powered leaf blowers. And I thought to myself, I don't know if this is the Onion or not, so I'm going to look this up. I had read that Arlington, Massachusetts, a town that I lived in 20 years ago, fabulous place, awesome, biking trail and cool people. I mean, I enjoyed it. I didn't know that we would grow up to hate each other so much where if someone had a gas-powered leaf blower, they would be thrown out of town or at least reported. See, that's the thing. When I say we're turning on each other, this is exactly what I mean. Because there are residents in not only Arlington, but neighboring Belmont that are turning each other in over the use of gas-powered leaf blowers. Because there is a town, I don't know if there's a bounty. Can you imagine if there's a bounty for this? Like turning in your neighbor. What do you get? Like a Home Depot gift card? What do you get? Like a little bit off your electric bill? I don't know. A deeper dive shows that in Maine, it almost happened. Our friends in South Portland, where they have the giant gas tanks that are emitting all of the different pollution that way. They said, okay, we got that, but no gas-powered leaf blowers for a long time. And before the ordinance went into law, they reversed it so you can still use one. But I'm like, well, what do you do if you have a landscaping company? I mean, there are certain leaf blowers that you can have that are battery powered. That's great. But I mean, what if, do you just not use it for certain towns? I don't even know. And again, I didn't think that this was such a hot button issue. But one of my favorite accounts to follow on Instagram is the HOA. If you're not following the HOA on Instagram, oh man, you're missing out on some great comedy. So I posted this, I reshared the thing on my story about a couple of weeks ago, and the reaction was crazy because people thought that it was real. And I'm like, no, it's a parody account. This did not really happen, but it could.
So then, we're settled on scented dryer sheets. Yes, electric blower enforcement begins Monday, so no more gas-powered leaf blowers.
Come on, that's ridiculous.
No, what's ridiculous is a 7 a.m. combustion engine for a leaf. If it needs a choke, it needs reflection. We are not a two-stroke community.
We are not a two-stroke community. And people bought it. I don't know if they thought it was in Gorham or Cape Elizabeth. I'm just throwing them under the bus for, I don't know, arbitrarily. But no, South Portland had a ban on gas-powered leaf blowers, and they were like, you know what, it's Maine. Probably not. That's not a good look for the rest of the state. So they reversed that. But what would happen if all of a sudden in your community they were like, you know what, no more gas-powered leaf blowers? And maybe they do it in your HOA. Even though that is a parody account, it's real in your life. If you've got a story, 207-324-1220. They're stacking up on text and also on Facebook. But it's 100% no on this one. Actually, no, not 100% no. There are people who have battery-operated equipment, but not that do have... I'm one of them. I don't have a battery-operated leaf blower. I'm not saying that's where I draw the line, but I have a gas-powered lawn trimmer, and I also have a battery-powered one, too. And I have a battery-powered chainsaw, and I don't know how I ended up with it. It's just funny that I do. But, it works just fine, but I go through so many gosh darn batteries, and that seems to be the issue, right? We've had a lot of people check in at 207-324-1220. Norm says, I used one for the first time last week, meaning a battery-powered leaf blower. 3 40-volt batteries that lasted only 45 minutes. Used 15 batteries over 4 days, and that's under 3 hours. No way landscaping can go full battery powered. And I'm like, you know what? Norm's got a point, because I have 4 batteries that I cycle through if I am out in the yard and I'm using the battery powered lawn trimmer and the battery powered chainsaw. But I don't know why now I'm going inward and I'm like, why do I have these things? I have no idea. I was never in a town ordinance. And again, I don't mind the products themselves. I think they're fantastic. I just don't think that there should be a ban if you have a gas-powered whatever. And, there are already so many laws on there. Do we really need another one? Sharon's like, no, ridiculousness. And not quoting the show, I'm sure. Tanya, we would take the fine. Libby, well, I'd be okay because I have a battery-powered one. Yeah, I have one too, but lawn trimmer, and it works fine. But I'm not going to throw shade at someone who has invested all of the time and money into gas-powered equipment and is like, you know what, we can't use that anymore. You have to go buy the battery-powered version. That seems kind of...
Connect with York County's morning show at 324-1220.